Good morning, everybody. It's Friday morning. I have actually already started recording things today and realised I hadn't done a introduction video. So yeah, last night Dad and Harry finished power harrowing the block of beet that we've got going in. Will started drilling, as you saw. I've just dropped him back down so that he can finish off that block. He'll finish off that block in the next few hours or so, and that'll be our first beet of the year in. Thank you very much for all your support and for watching the videos this week. It's very much appreciated. And yeah, I'll show you what we're all up to today. I'll show you a bit of beet drilling first, and from there we'll see what else everybody's up to. I think we've got potentially some washing to show you, should I get back in time. And then yeah, there'll be some ploughing, some other bits and bobs, some tanking as well. But yeah, you never know what the day might bring. First job of the morning is sorting a ram seal. I've just been told it's not a ram seal. I'm the man in the know here, obviously. In the back right of Blake's tanker. What a way to start your last day. So we've got Harry loading a couple lorries of grain this morning. We've got rid of quite a bit over the last week. You can see it's moving back quite nicely. So these 2 lorries this week will be 5 loads gone this week, plus 3 at the weekend. And we've got 1 more contract already set up. But we'll be looking to shift some more in the next couple of months as well. Then come July, the grain store will be completely cleaned, swept. We'll spray the walls, chuck a couple smoke bombs up, ready for harvest come August. A few of you asked what's going on with the Fastrac. Hopefully today a mechanic will be out to have a look at it. Fair play to JCB, they've sent another Fastrac down to cover us in the meantime. But yeah, we're just waiting to hear on what the problem is. Will's just whispered in my ear. What's happened is the prop shaft bolt has snapped. So yeah, that's what the problem is. So we have a replacement from JCB for the time being. They'll get that sorted and hopefully not an ongoing issue. So we just filled up the drill with beet seed again, ready to start drilling again today. Same variety today, same block, just finishing it off. Had a little drop of rain last night, which actually in the long run should help things, but it's just delayed the start to drilling for the day. Just gotta wait for it to pitch off a little bit before Will can start. But they finished all the power harrowing yesterday evening. So Will's got the rest of this block to do. He's got maybe 35-40 acres to do now, and that'll be this block of beet sorted out. There's also some maize going up here as well, but like I said yesterday, that'll be a couple of weeks away, I expect. Apologies if it's really windy. You're struggling to hear what I'm saying. We had a decent drop of rain last night, as I've said, but I think actually it's done the ground real good. It's drying off a bit now, as you can see in certain places. But in terms of drilling conditions, I think it's helped us out a bit. It'll be perfect for the seed, and yeah, it should help us in the germination of this crop. Help the seed crack and help get it going. So the rain that we had last night, we were expecting kind of tonight, so just brought that forward a bit, but hasn't stopped us drilling for too long. It's about 11 o'clock-ish, half 10, 11 o'clock-ish now. Wouldn't have wanted to start much before now, just due to the soil sticking to the wheels and sticking to the parts on the drill. But as we're going now, it's all looking good. See Will's just on his last run around the headland of the field. I think he's happy with how it's going. Just watch him come up towards us. So you can see there is moisture on the tyres, but none of the mud's sticking. And actually, there is still a little bit of dust coming off the back of the drill. So yeah, we're perfect at the moment. Scratch what I've just said. The far end of the field, Will's just said it is a little bit wetter, and you can see it has actually picked up on the wheels a bit. And yeah, beet doesn't go in the ground very deep, so as the mud sticks here, it can pull the seed up with it, and it doesn't always place it in the ground where it should. So Will's just going to hold off for a bit, let it dry out a bit more before he then cracks on. So at the moment, we have got a replacement tractor. You see, it's not quite the same, but we are able to keep tanking, which is the main thing. Can keep moving. Hasn't slowed us down too much, so that's good. And yeah, it's a good service to make sure you can keep us moving. So Beers have sorted us out there, which is very good of them. While Will was drilling beet, the rest of the guys finished washing and chopping the beet that's already been harvested and emptied the pile. They reckon there's only probably enough beet there for Monday morning's feed at the AD plant. So I went and picked Will up, dropped him across to Braunton. He's going to dig out just 3 loads. We've got 3 guys up here with trailers. Dig them all out quickly, send 3 of them back just to cover them for the start of next week, and then shoot straight back across and continue drilling. It was a bit of a rush job really, but it'll work out quite nicely in the end, as that's all the drilling he had to do. He's probably got an hour left, so it's not the end of the world. Just quickly shooting over, harvest this beet, keep the rest of the guys moving, and then go back to drilling himself. So we have just sent the trailers home because that is a complete and utter disaster. The web's broken. So the fix we did at the end of last week may well be part of the problem, but yeah, that's beet harvesting done after about 10 minutes. So after that little excursion, drop Will back to his drill. So bring the tractor and drill home. Work out a way of sorting that web out on the harvester. We've ordered some parts on the way back, and yeah, we'll sort that out next week. It'll be now by the time the parts arrive. While we were driving back, we just had a few thoughts about that web. It doesn't look like it's actually anything to do with the fix that we did, which is a good thing. And obviously we've dug out about 15 loads since then. But we will have to join that web back together next week, which is a bit annoying. It's going to have to be a quick job because the plant will be out of beet by then. We spoke to them, and we're going to have to they're going to have to ramp down their feeding for a bit to stretch the beet for their feeds until we can get that one back up and running. But yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare into the week, to be honest. And yeah, that'll be where the video finishes. Seen a little bit today. Will's finished the drilling here at this block, which is obviously a bonus. But yeah, some challenges for next week straight away without this week even finishing. So we'll leave it as it is, and we'll pick up again on Monday. Hopefully by Tuesday we'll have these parts, and we'll be able to crack on and carry on with what we had planned. So yeah, thanks for watching this week, and see you next week. Cheers.